we got this right where we want it to be. So let's have a gander. So again, this first move you see here doesn't really exist. That just closes the holes up. So this set right here is where they end the opener. You're going to need the trombones to kneel down or pose so that we can see the alto sax soloist. Notice the sabers coming out. This is your flute and clarinet duet right here that are coming into the pit. They can move more quickly. Again, you're going to need to adjust freeform based on marching ability. I'll tell you right now, a few of these clarinets need to be further backfield so that they can make the set coming out of the freeform. And if this is all facing backfield, that's even better because then these guys who are facing front puts more focus on the moon shape. You see right here, like this clarinet, for example, has a really long distance to go. If she were back, he or she were backfield a little bit further, that'd be better. Notice the flag repositioning, okay, once they change equipment. This is going to be your saber handoff. We were actually able to make that work just by moving all these sets backfield 8 steps. Okay. Here's the handoff with the sabers to the flag line. This does not pass through. You'll have to compress the intervals of the clarinets and then bring them around. This step size is pretty big. I think we need to add 4 more counts in right here. Sound effect, and then the drums, and then the hit. So here we are in the capsule, the lunar capsule. This next move, you don't have. Couple of things. So first of all, at some point in time, you're going to want to turn this block around. I did it in the animation, but it can either be beginnings or ends of phrases for at least the first couple of sets so they make their way backfield. You're going to see the trombones and the trumpets stand still for the first set. There definitely needs to be body in there, and then this is the flag transition front to back. So here we go. So they're facing backfield. You might want to play around with this facing backfield. Trombones, trumpets hold that first set. So you get your first flag group coming in here. They're going to turn around in another set. Next group of flags starts to come in. break down these next couple of sets here. Watch the trumpet, watch an individual right here. Back 4, over 4, and forward 4. Those notes are on the chart. So all of our focus right here should be right up front here with this group of flags. And then this group is going to take over on the woodwind feature right here. So all eyes are right here. This is all standing still, no work in this color guard group. Bass drum feature. So this arc right here is going to stay in this channel as it backs up. Same with this arc here, right up through the 6th part. That way we're not getting so close to the flag line. Okay? Same thing here in the back with these saxophones. They're going to go around the back of the bass drums and come forward. In the color guard notes, it says that the flag line is going to go back and forth in place, and that's all fine. We just need to make sure that they end up back in the same spot. So real quick, this right here, this is going to be 16 counts. This is a pretty easy pass through right here. Okay, so when these guys mesh in with the tubas, their very first step on the next set needs to take them back and over. That way, when these guys push across, or you can also have, if these guys go 2 steps back and these guys come 2 steps forward before they push across, then you got plenty of separation between the two. So let's take a look at the next set. Okay, so once we get in here and we're in this spot, when this line of flags pushes straight out, the next 12 counts is where we have the back 4, over 4, down 4. So if we just do 4 counts, wrong set, sorry. That's the 16, here's the next 12. Over, down. So that's how they're going to get through there and still be able to do work, right? Going into the woodwind feature, one of the things that's different from the video that I sent to John is that I did have the tenors at a 4, which would have meant 2 in, 2 out, and I didn't like having one tenor drum sticking out, so I tucked them both in. You could actually have this center tenor split the difference between these two, but if you did that, then he's not covered down on the rest of these folks, and that would bug me a lot. So I made it splitting and on. It puts that tenor really close to the end snare, but it's going to make for a nice clean block. Okay, that's really it. Everything else should be pretty self-explanatory.